What's going on, everybody? My name is Phantomatic, and normally I don't speak on topics like this. However, this specific thing is just bothering me so much, and it makes me upset because Jujutsu Kaisen's gacha system is absolutely horrendous. And what I mean by that is that it is one of the most greediest, is greediest even a word? I don't even care. It's one of the most greedy systems I have ever seen and ever played with. Holy crap. It has never been this bad to pull a unit in a hot minute. And you could just chalk this up to me saying, oh, well, you just have bad luck. And sure, maybe I do have bad luck, but there comes a point where it goes from bad luck to, wow, this system is just really bad. I can't get the unit. And let's go into this real quick. What do I mean by this? Well, we have to go from the beginning. Number one, Jujutsu Kaisen's pity system is weird. And not that weird because I have seen this in other gacha games before, but not to the extent of Jujutsu Kaisen. So, as you can see, if you all know, 3,000 is to do a 10 pull. As you can see, I just got 3,000. This is from the login bonuses, not from grinding. This is from login bonuses. And you might be wondering, okay, so then when are we, guaranteed the character? 75,000 cubes. Not 20,000, not 30,000, 75,000 cubes. And 75,000 cubes is like 210 pulls. You heard me right. To possibly guarantee a character. I don't even know if this is true or not because I have not seen any of this disclosed anywhere in the game when it comes to the gacha system. But you would need potentially 210 pulls to even hopefully guarantee the character. Now this isn't anything crazy per se because a game like Nikkei, you need around like 200 pulls. But the fact that we have no really decent way of getting cubes, it's gonna make it hard to even hopefully guarantee a character on your account. And that's not even a bad part per se. Let's just go into this real quick. As you can clearly see, this is the new banner that just dropped, Junpei Yoshino. Now, I will get into him and his character in another video. However, we're not here for him. We're here about the gacha details. Now let's just go into the gacha details real quick. So let's just read through the gacha summary real quick. Let's just skim through it real quick. During the featured gacha, characters and recollection bits of R or above are obtainable. During the gacha event period, all newly introduced characters and recollection bits of this gacha are only included in this gacha and cannot be drawn from other current gachas. So basically, of course, this is like any other character. This is like any other new unit on any banner. New unit drops are specifically on their banner. But let's continue. Now, when we scroll down a bit, we're in the notes now. When we scroll down a bit, here's the messed up part. A newer gacha is not affected by the results of a previous gacha. You heard that right. Your pulls, your probabilities, your guarantee, let's say you were like 3,000 away from the guaranteed 75k. That doesn't matter anymore because on the next banner, it doesn't cross over. So you're going to have to use another 75,000 just to guarantee the character on the banner. Do you realize how bad that is? Do you realize how scummy that is? Now games I know and played, don't do this. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the weapon banner in Genshin Impact. What's slightly better in the sense of it has a guaranteed step. However, we haven't even gotten to the worst part yet. This is one of the worst, but we haven't gotten to the worst part yet. So yes, your probability, the amount of pulls you did doesn't matter on the next banner. You're going to have to redo all of that over again, which sucks balls. Let's be honest, that's absolutely the worst. How do you expect somebody, a free-to-play player, to save up over 100,000 plus cubes to potentially guarantee 2 characters on a banner? That is insane. That's ridiculous. And the crazy part is, I know Painblade went into like the pity and gacha system of this game, but nobody else is talking about how bad this is, and that's why I'm bringing up this issue. Will my voice be heard? I don't know, but I do hope it does, because people need to know what is going on. People need to know what they're throwing their cubes at. And if I'm being honest, if this is the case, don't pull on nothing. Don't spend your cubes on nothing. You're going to have to save, like if your life depends on it, just to potentially guarantee a character. Because again, I don't see that anywhere, but apparently that's the case. Let's continue. So another bad thing about this, we're on Black Flash Itadori's banner. Now, as you can clearly see, there I have 79 exclusive gacha points on this banner. Okay, so you're probably wondering, does it convert over? Nope, not one bit. That's another thing. You can pull however much you want. Those gacha points don't cross over whatsoever. I don't know how they expect people to build up. This is another part of their pity, I guess, which is, oh, if you couldn't pull the character, go and spend how much? Let's see how much per se. You need 250 gacha points to pull this character. What free-to-play is managing to get 250 gacha points to get this unit? I'm saying this is another part of their pity system. Because if you lost all your 50/50s on the gachas, on the gacha itself, there's this, right? But how are you gonna get it? Who knows? That's fun, right? That's fun. That is so fun. Just talking about this is it's really unreal what I'm saying. But holy, how is Genshin Impact have a much better gacha system than you? Ridiculous, right? But we're not done yet. So if you didn't know, I will say it now. There is no guaranteed 50/50 on this gacha system. There is none, absolutely none whatsoever. And you might be saying, that's ridiculous, right? They would never do something like that. That is the most scummiest thing ever. How about we just look at my gacha records real quick and let me show you, right? How about we just go? So I really want Itadori, right? I want Black Flash Itadori. I didn't want to wait for the gacha tickets. I wanted to pull him now. So since I already lost my 50/50, I'm sure to get him, right? So this is the SSR unit I lost my 50/50 to, Nanami. Okay, I lost, so I kept pulling. Another 10. I'm like, oh shoot, we're here. We're getting a SSR. We got a SSR. I'm guaranteed Itadori now, right? No, it was Inumaki. I'm like, wow, that's strange. Is there no guaranteed? Let me try again. I pulled again. Wow, the banner recollection. I'm like, okay, that's probably some luck. Recollection again. Okay, recollection again. Okay, recollection again. Do you see what's going on here? Do you see there is no guaranteed 50/50? I'm still scrolling. I have not gotten Itadori yet from those SSRs. So this is what I was talking about. This banner is very similar to the weapon banner from Genshin Impact back then. There is no failsafe when you lose a 50/50. You have the chance to lose all your 50/50s and not get Itadori. Do you know how bad that is? Do you know how ludicrous that is? You know how scummy that is? You could have all the gems in the world, but you can lose all of them because there's no guaranteed 50/50 in place. Gachas these days don't do this anymore, to my knowledge. I haven't played a gacha game so far that does this. This is the first time this has happened to me, and it's ridiculous. How do you expect free-to-play players to save up 75k to come pull on your banner to then lose all their 50/50s because there's no guaranteed 50/50 in place of this? Oh my god, no, bruh. This is ludicrous. I literally have nothing to say. The proof speaks for itself. You can clearly see the proof speaks for itself. And there's just one more thing I want to go through. Before I'm done with this video. So after knowing every single horror thing this gacha banner could do, every single horror thing, you must be thinking to yourself, well then, if all of that is true, we should have like a higher chance of pulling the SSR banner unit, right? Let's take a look. So this is just the probability. So for just the SSR character, if you pull an SSR, so the chance of even getting an SSR on one pull is 2.50%. Okay, at least it's not 1%, at least it's not 0 point something percent. However, it's the same thing for a 10 pull. Now, I don't know if this is normal or not, but I do believe it should have been like 3%, but whatever. However, if we go down, Junpei, the newest SSR, has his probability up by like 5%, by like 0.5, like it went up by 0.5%. Okay, sure. So yes, 0.7%. That's normal. Okay, it's like whatever. I mean, the probability is up, but the SSR recollection bit is 1.4%. So not only is getting an SSR 2.50%, the odds of pulling said banner character is still not in your favor, because you have the chance, not even chance, it is more likely to be the recollection or recollections, because as you can clearly see, the recollections have a higher probability. You have a higher chance of pulling a recollection with 0.21 to 0.20. You have a higher chance of pulling a SSR recollection bit on a banner than characters. That's another bad thing about this. Not only are the odds not in your favor, not only can you lose all your 50-50s, not only do you have to save an egregious amount of cubes, not only do you have to pull a lot to even use the other pity system in place where you can just get the characters with the points, but you have to pray and hope that you can get an SSR character than a recollection bit, because you're more than likely to pull the recollections than the characters. That's another, oh my god, I can't with this video anymore. The proof speaks for itself. Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade's gacha system is one of the worst gacha systems I've seen. The only good thing is that it has a guaranteed, potentially, at 75,000. So unless you have money and you can get paid cubes up to 75,000, be my guest. But there is no feasible way you're getting that amount of gems to guarantee the character on your account. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade devs, I just have one thing to say to you. Please, I beg you, please listen to us when we say lower the recollection probability, increase the character's probability. Instead of a 50-50, make it, let's say, I don't know, a 60-40 for the character recollection, or the the banner character, or a standard SSR. There are so many things wrong with this that needs to be readjusted and fixed. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I just needed to talk about this first thing first before I even attempt to talk about anything else about this game. Now, I love Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, don't get me wrong, I love this game, but the gacha system is absolutely atrocious. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video. Signing off.